Sister Wives star Robyn Brown weighs in on ex-wives returning to the family. Season 20 of TLC's Sister Wives takes viewers into one of the most emotionally intense chapters the Brown family has ever faced, as the aftermath of Kody Brown's unraveling plural marriage continues to reshape every relationship in the family. With 3 of his 4 wives, Meri, Janelle, and Christine, now separated from him, the new season places a heavy emphasis on healing, accountability, and the unresolved wounds that still linger. What surprises viewers most is that it is Kody himself who takes the first step, choosing to embark on what he calls an apology tour. This journey sends him across several states, visiting each former wife in an attempt to mend fractured bonds and find personal peace after years of emotional conflict. But while Kody claims his intentions are sincere, this sudden shift raises questions, not only for fans of the show, but also for those closest to him, including his remaining wife, Robyn Brown. As Kody explains his plan to Robyn, she listens carefully but begins to show signs of discomfort, confusion, and deep emotional conflict. The situation becomes even more complicated when, during her confessional interview, she is asked a question she clearly wasn't prepared for. How would she respond if one of the former wives ever wanted to return to the family? The question stops Robyn in her tracks. Known for her desire to preserve the plural family lifestyle at all costs, she is instantly taken aback. Her eyes widen, her voice cracks, and she struggles to even process the possibility. Return to the family? Like what? Really? She asks with disbelief. The idea seems so far removed from her current reality that it visibly shakes her. Robyn has long expressed her heartbreak over the dissolution of the plural marriage structure she deeply valued. Hearing that question, even hypothetically, opens an emotional wound she has tried to close. Her reaction grows even more emotional when she tries to explain why the question hit her so hard. Robyn admits, "I don't even want to answer this. It's making me sad." The director apologizes for asking, but Robyn's emotions continue to spill over. She confesses that the question accidentally reignited something within her, a fragile sense of hope she had worked hard to suppress. "You just opened this little portal of hope," she says, visibly shaken. "I didn't even think of that. And now I'm just like, what if?" The possibility overwhelms her, and she tries to shut it down before her emotions take over completely. "I gotta move away from that. I'll fall apart. Hope is dangerous sometimes." This moment reveals more about Robyn's internal struggle than any episode in recent years. She has always been vocal about her commitment to polygamy. In an earlier episode, she tearfully explained that monogamy was never her choice and never something she desired. She married into the Brown family with the expectation that plural marriage was forever. Watching it fall apart crushed her. Even now, she clings to the values she believed the family once shared, hoping that someday, the unity might return. So the suggestion that a former wife could come back naturally sends her mind spinning. Meanwhile, Kody is experiencing a transformation of his own, one that audiences aren't quite sure how to interpret. In the November 30th episode, he sits down with Robyn to discuss the apology tour. He tells her that for the first time in a long time, he feels a strong conviction to take responsibility for the collapse of the relationships that once defined his life. He opens up, confessing that he needs to face each former wife and acknowledge the pain he caused them. "I started getting this sort of vibe that I need to go apologize," he admits. "I want to own what happened with the breakups, with how things unfolded in the family. I want to set them free." These words suggest a man who is finally coming to terms with the emotional damage left behind after decades of miscommunication, favoritism, resentment, and spiritual strain. Robyn listens, but the skepticism in her face is unmistakable. When she speaks to the cameras during her confessional, she admits she was shocked, not because she disagrees with the idea of apologizing, but because she's unsure whether Kody truly means it. "He says a lot of things that may not even happen," she says. Her doubt comes from years of watching Kody make emotional promises without fully following through. Still, she hopes that this time might be different. If Kody genuinely apologizes, maybe some healing could begin, even if reconciliation is impossible. Yet Kody surprises both Robyn and viewers when he actually follows through. His apology tour begins with a heartfelt meeting with Janelle Brown in North Carolina. For years, their relationship has been strained, full of unresolved arguments and emotional walls built from years of feeling misunderstood. Janelle has always been known for her level-headed, grounded personality, but even she struggled under the emotional weight of their marriage's collapse. Their meeting marks the beginning of Kody attempting to repair the most important relationships of his past. The tour doesn't stop there. He plans to travel to Nevada and Utah to meet with Meri and Christine as well. Each meeting carries its own emotional weight. With Meri, the relationship had already been crumbling for years. She repeatedly felt abandoned and emotionally disconnected from Kody long before the official separation. Their bond was once strong, but time, misunderstandings, and unmet needs eroded it. With Christine, the situation was even more complicated. Her departure triggered explosive emotional reactions from Kody and fundamentally changed the family dynamic. Her decision to leave in 2021 to save herself emotionally and spiritually was one of the biggest turning points in the series. The idea of apologizing to each woman is an enormous step for Kody. Whether viewers see it as genuine growth or simply a way to ease his conscience, it marks a turning point that has long been needed. For years, fans criticized Kody for not taking accountability and for failing to see how his actions affected each wife differently. Now, for the first time, viewers watch a man who seems to be grappling with the consequences of his decisions. Meanwhile, Robyn's emotional turmoil remains one of the most compelling parts of the season. She continues to mourn the loss of the family she once believed would last forever. The question about a former wife returning does more than shock her. It reveals how much she still longs for the plural structure to be whole again. She admits that hope terrifies her because it makes her vulnerable to heartbreak. Her emotional reaction shows how deeply the family breakup wounded her. While others moved on, Robyn is still grieving what might have been. The new season of Sister Wives does not just explore Kody's apology tour. It explores longing, regret, healing, accountability, and the raw emotions that come with watching a decades-long family fall apart and try to rebuild in a new form. Whether any healing will truly happen remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Season 20 brings the Brown family into one of the most honest and vulnerable chapters of their story. And viewers are watching every moment. The new season of Sister Wives does not just explore Kody's apology tour. It explores longing, regret, healing, accountability, and the raw emotions that come with watching a decades-long family fall apart and try to rebuild in a new form. Whether any healing will truly happen remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Season 20 brings the Brown family into one of the most honest and vulnerable chapters of their story. And viewers are watching every moment.
I am Kody Brown. Those who love me, please subscribe to this channel and like the video to be the first to know all my news.